What's going on, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day. This is Colby Massey here again with another lesson for you. And today we're not really going to learn any songs. We're not going to focus on a specific song. Today we're going to go into the world of open tunings. And open tunings are very helpful when learning how to play, certain blues songs or when you get into slide guitar, which is one of the reasons I started playing open tunings was to learn how to start playing slide guitar. But today we're just going to learn open tunings, and we're going to talk a little bit about how to make major chords using open tunings, and then we're going to learn a little bit about the musical alphabet, which is very helpful to know when messing around with open tunings, okay? So here on my green Gretsch in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we are in what's called open E tuning, which sounds like this. Okay? And all we're doing is basically tuning our guitars to play an E major chord. Alright? And the way you do that is you take your 6th string and leave it the same. Take your 5th string, which was your A string, and you're going to tighten it to a B. And then you're going to take your 4th string, which was your D string, and you're going to tighten it to an E. So you got E, B, and E so far. Then you go to your 3rd string, which is your G string, and tighten it to a G sharp. Then you're going to take your 2nd string and leave it the same at B, and your 1st string stays the same at E. So all together, E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. And it makes an E major chord. Now, one reason why I like open E tuning so much is because, to me, it's a lot easier to play. It opens up the fretboard more to me. It keeps everything more organized and keeps everything in more of an order to me. It may not be the same for you, but this is why I like to play open E tuning, because it's just easier for me. Now you can, look up open D tunings, open C tunings, open A tunings, G, anything really. If there's a chord you can play, there's an open tuning for it probably. But I like to play an open E tuning because it's just easier for me. And the cool thing about playing an open E tuning, or any open tuning really at all, is it makes it a whole lot easier to play major chords, especially open major tunings, because there are open E minor tunings, open D minor tunings, but here we are in open E major. So it's going to make playing major chords a lot easier, because if this is open E, then all you got to do is follow your musical alphabet to find other chords and identify where they're at on the fretboard. And if you don't know what your musical alphabet is, it's literally the alphabet up to G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then that's as high as it goes, up to G. Now, since we're in open E tuning, we're going to start at E. So E, after E comes F, and then after F comes F sharp, and then F sharp to G. Now, if you're not familiar with sharps and stuff, it goes E, there's no E sharp, so F. F to F sharp to G, G to G sharp to A to A sharp to B. Now, since there's no B sharp either, it just goes straight to C. So C to C sharp to D, D to D sharp to E. And it may sound like a lot, but as long as you just remember everything in alphabetical order and just practice it, it makes everything a whole lot simpler, okay? So let's make it easy. Let's say we start here at A, which is at your 5th fret, because E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So here the 5th fret is A. Alright? So now after A comes B, of course. So A sharp, B. Alright? Then after B comes C, because there's no B sharp. So you go straight here to the 8th fret. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. And once you get to the 12th fret, it's E again because that's what tuning you're in. So this is E, and 12th fret is E. And it would be the same if you were in D tuning. If you had it in open D tuning, then it would be D open, and then your 12th fret would be D as well. Alright, so from the top we got E, after E comes F, F to F sharp to G, G to G sharp to A to A sharp to B, no B sharp, so C, C to C sharp to D, D to D sharp to E. Okay? So say you wanted to put together a couple chords and make a progression out of it, and we chose E, A, and B, which is a very common chord combo used in a lot of blues songs. So say you're sitting here playing E. Okay? Just jamming on this E, and you want to find A. Well, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. 5th fret. Excuse me. Alright, so open E. 5th fret is A. Now say you wanted to find B. Well, 5th fret is A. Then you just go A sharp, B, which is at the 7th fret. Okay? Now say you wanted to do G, C, and D. All you do is take your first finger and you go E, F, F sharp, G, 3rd fret. Alright? Now say you wanted to find C. You're here at G, so you go G, G sharp, A sharp, B, no B sharp, so C is here at the 8th fret. So now you go 3, 8 for C, 3 for G, 8 for C. Now where's D? Well, if this is C, then you just go C, C sharp, D is here at 10. A to C, and 3 is G. Okay? And it's the same all over the fretboard. If you want to play a major chord, all you got to do is follow your musical alphabet and find it. And it's as simple as that. And that's really it for today. I'd recommend that you just practice on getting your guitar tuned into that tuning. And be careful with open E tuning because you have to tighten the strings instead of loosen them. So do it very slowly because some guitars may not be built for open E tunings. And just take it real slow and make sure your guitar is going to be able to handle it first. And if not, then there is a separate tuning that I was going to show you real quick. And this is open D tuning. And I have my acoustic guitar set to open D tuning, which all you do here is you tune your guitar to play a D major chord. And what you do there is you go D, your 6th string, you loosen to a D. So instead of tightening your strings, you're loosening your strings, so it's less stress on your guitar. So you loosen your 6th string down to a D, you leave your A or your 5th string the same, you lose your 4th string, leave your 4th string the same at D. Your 3rd string goes to an F sharp, so you're going to loosen it to an F sharp, and then you're going to loosen your B string or your 2nd string to an A, and then you're going to loosen your 1st string down to a D. Okay? And that makes a D tuning. And the same thing applies here. If you're at D, Then first string or first fret is D sharp. Then after D comes E. E, F, because there's no E sharp. F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, no B sharp, so C, C sharp, back at D. Okay, because we're here at the 12th fret. And we're in open D tuning, so this is D, and that's D. So just play around with those two tunings and play around with those major chords and how to, and try to memorize a musical alphabet and just play around with it and take it slow. And then maybe in another lesson we'll mess around with some slide guitar and I'll show you how to do that. But for now, just practice that right there. And I hope that helps. If you would, go like my videos, subscribe to my videos, because I will continue to make videos in the future that you don't want to miss. And go watch some of my other videos in the past so you can learn some of those songs as well, because you might be interested in that. Share my videos, and if you have any comments, any kind of critiques or feedback, requests, anything, let me hear it, because I want to know, and that's how I get better. So y'all do that for me. I appreciate it. Y'all keep playing. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all on the way.